our health institutions must seriously undergo reforms. Today you go to Korle Bu, that used to be the most premium hospital, is now like a graveyard. If you and I will not help to change the way our systems are going, we will all die and perish. But it also means that we as citizens must also change the way we do things. I believe that doctor goes to church, or he goes to church one way or the other. I believe the medical team, they go to church. They are into some organization of church or religious activities.
I'm sorry.
So my question, what was also wrong with the community? What was wrong with community members? You were passing by, seeing this woman the first day, or so for seeing this man the first day, who, in the rain, you didn't do anything. Like the priest, like the Levite, you saw her the second day. Deacon, you saw her the second day, the third day. Nobody was doing anything. Nobody in the community. Why couldn't any member in the community go to the chief? Go to community leaders so that organize and do something. What was wrong and what was wrong with the community members? What has happened to her even in the community is a reflection that we don't care for one another. But if today that she is dead and they find a family and they organize, you will see the number of people who will attend the funeral. Let's stop this nasty behavior of ours and change our attitude and have the attitude of a Christian and treat people with respect and dignity. The story of the prodigal, the Good Samaritan, he didn't know the victim. He has no family connections with the victim, but also realized that this is a fellow human being who is lying down half dead. And being a good citizen and passionate, took this sick woman and treated her. Real church is to go out there and help somebody. Real godliness and church is to help your neighbor when he or she is in trouble. Real religion, according to the scriptures, is to love your neighbor as yourself. Real Christian practice is to be there when somebody needs your support. Real Christianity is to be there even if you cannot help financially. You can talk to one or two or three people and you can organize some funding and respond to the treatment and help somebody. Let us be there for one another. Let's support one another, because it could be you, it could be me. We are no better than the woman who happened to be a victim. I pray we will behave as true Christians.
Amen.
And like the story of the Good Samaritan, I don't need to know you before you should help me. I don't need to belong to your tribe before you can help me. I don't need to belong to your political party before you can help me. I will help you because you are a human being. I will treat you with respect because you are a human being. That was the idea of the Good Samaritans. Go out there and be a real Good Samaritan. Help the helpless. Show love to the person who needs love. Be there for the weak. Help one another. Encourage one another. Be there for one another and support one another. You either swim or you sink. You either swim or you sink. Let's change our story in this country. We must treat human beings with dignity and respect, especially the way we manage sick people in our hospitals. There must be total reform so that our medical team will treat people with respect. I have seen people die, so when people are dying, they don't care. They don't feel the way people are feeling. And unfortunately, that is how the community also treated the woman. Community behaved like the priest and the Levite. You see, you have read this story in Luke chapter 10 over 2,000 years plus. Community members saw this woman in the bush. When it was raining, they didn't care. Second day, they didn't care. Third day, they didn't care until the woman died. Just like what the Bible is telling us. Yet on Sunday, this whole community will be filled. They will fill the church halls. What is the use of your belief and your church if it cannot help ordinary people in need? I am asking all of you, be the Good Samaritan God made you to become.
Amen.
And at your workplace, practice true church and love for Christ. And let's change the way things are going in our country.